What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Key Toi. I'm here kicking it with Rob. Make sure y'all tune in.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Kickin' with Rob. God damn it, we back.
Let me talk my S-S-H-H-I-T. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob. Let me talk my S-S-H-H-I-T. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob.
God damn it, we back. Like always, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we got a guest coming in today. She's not here yet, but she's on the goddamn way. But until then, goddamn it, let me introduce my people. Goddamn it, we got Drew.
What's going on,
Drew
man?
back in the building.
Good
He
to
just
be
had
back.
a goddamn it birthday.
That's a show, man. Dirty 30.
Mm-hmm. Y'all just had a birthday. Goddamn
Yeah,
y'all.
We back. We super grown now.
Yeah. Well, I've been there. Shit, I'm about 40 years back. 40 years ahead, I mean.
Oh, man.
Shit, y'all know, well, goddamn it, Miss Tony, the fabulous Renee not here today, but we got an honorary co-host in the building. Y'all remember her from the last show, fashion designer Sean Burton.
Give it up, give it up.
What up,
Clap
though?
her
What's
up.
going on? I wasn't
What up?
here when you was here. I'm happy to be here this time, though.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. You nervous?
No, not today.
You good?
Why not? You got some confidence since last time? You got immune to it
Man,
that
she
fast?
good at this shit.
I was about to say, she looked good on the interview.
But
Like,
I was still nervous. I could tell when I was nervous because I was kind of like twitching a little bit, you know. So
You weren't twitching.
when
I wasn't. I felt I was. I guess because I know me, you know. But I kept on doing like this in the chair.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
it looked like if the spider just came down on you.
Oh, that was not a spider.
Oh, okay.
That's our pollen issue.
Oh, okay. I was
You
about
know,
to
we
say.
have pollen issues.
that shit everywhere.
But shit, I wanted to wait till the guest to come. She a couple minutes away. She just texted, man. Y'all gonna like the guest we got coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna open up a topic real quick. Y'all know all this stuff going on with Puff Daddy and all this shit going on, and I wasn't gonna speak on it, but I got into it with a motherfucker at work
Wow.
about pretty much people be saying that they feel like Cassie kind of wanted, you know what I'm saying, or tolerated it for the fame and the money. And I'm arguing with him like, dude, when you're in an abusive relationship, I think that should be harder to get out. It ain't that easy.
Yeah. That shit.
I mean, I ain't never get beat on, God damn it, but I'm just saying,
I feel
when
like
I talk to certain women, you know what I'm saying, they tell me it's not easy just to, you see what happened when her ass tried to get the fuck away, didn't you?
I mean,
I ain't
baby, but she didn't get away fast enough to me because
yeah, she
I wouldn't
didn't.
have took a bag and she wasn't running. See, I would have been running like how Tina was running across that highway when
For
Ike
real.
was chasing after her, baby.
Yeah.
And she wasn't running fast enough because she allowed him enough time to wrap a towel around him.
Yeah.
And he had on socks too.
Right. Some
So,
furry ones too. What about a boy who was running? She needed to run like him. Anthony,
Ooh.
the Majors guy.
Oh, Jonathan
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, absolutely.
He tried to run up about 30 blocks
Man,
and still
she
got
was
in trouble.
right behind him.
Man, that's a
Oh,
fat
man.
bitch.
And he was being abused.
Mm-hmm.
He said
man.
he didn't want no parts.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm saying, what y'all think about what you know what I'm saying about that part? Like, do you think she stayed for that reason
Hell
or
no.
tolerated it?
I don't.
I feel like, okay, and I don't condone not a man because I've been in those shoes before to the fact that I almost lost my life. So that person that did that to me, that was their first time ever putting their hands on me, and it could have killed me that time. So when it comes to that money situation, I was offered money to come back. I didn't go back. So I just feel like when you in a situation like that, and when you coming back years later, to me it bothers me because you didn't do it as you want justice served as him being put in prison. You did it as a civil suit to get money. Just like everybody that's coming towards him now with the allegations or whatever. They're not coming for, I want him to go to prison, I want him to go to jail. It's more so the people in the comments saying, like everything I look at, oh, he needs to go to jail. But they need to understand these people are not coming for him they coming for him legally for money,
Right.
for monetary
Right.
judgment, not for a criminal being
Right.
locked up behind bars. So I just feel like it's a touchy thing, you know, because
They not trying to get like
it's
just.
I just feel like at some point, where is your integrity? You know, if you really wanted this man, you could have came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I think y'all need to understand too. Her husband was on P Diddy payroll. He was Cassie Trainer, so you got to think. Well,
Who
her
husband?
her husband.
Cassie husband?
Yeah, no, Cassie husband now. He was her trainer. Who was paying the trainer?
Wow. Okay, look, we gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna go get the guest. We gonna cut all this shit out, except this part right here. I'll be right there.
S-H-H-I-T. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob.
All right, we back. I just ran about a block to show our guests how the fuck to get here. You know what I'm saying?
So silly.
And motherfucker out of shape, boy. But shit, goddamn it, without further ado, goddamn it, we got I'm gonna do it. No, I can't. It ain't gonna be the same. Founder, I say the founder of Keys to the City. Recipient. I was gonna introduce you like a boxer, but I'm out of breath. You know what I'm saying?
My
But
bad. That's my fault. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Current recipient of 3 Spirit of Detroit Awards.
Yep. 4.
And that's 4.
Or
Yeah.
Ain't that a
Yeah.
bitch?
I need one of those.
Yeah.
I'll get one.
I have one.
Yeah.
I need some more.
I ain't got
like
nothing.
her accolades.
Oh, you say you got one?
Yeah, I do.
We got
You
Key
sa-
Toi in the building, y'all.
What's
yeah,
up, y'all?
what's going
up,
on?
y'all?
How do
Thank you for
I put
coming.
my name on the list for one of them?
She didn't. I just lost about 4 pounds. Goddamn it.
I'm gonna get you a hell in my bad.
For real. Oh,
I
we got
told
2
you to
over
use
here. Yeah.
No, but before you got here, we was talking about the Cassie Diddy thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about the abuse part, right?
Mhm.
And I said somebody at my job was saying that that he think Cassie stayed around for the money and the fame, and she dealt with it. And we was getting into that part.
Oh, okay.
So we hit that a little bit, then we gonna get into, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I do kind of feel like a little bit was part of the money, but I do feel like cause she really wasn't famous no more. She stopped singing, so she really wasn't. You know, now she just known as being his girl.
Mhm.
So I do think she probably felt like he was gonna change. That's why she stuck around.
Mhm.
You know, I do feel like the money is cause nobody want to be with a broke, abusive, ass nigga.
That's
But
facts.
if you beat my ass, then go buy me a Rolls Royce.
Because
Then I
that's
might.
usually how they do. They whoop
Stay
you
in-
up and then they
Cause what they say,
there
you gonna
go.
cry in a Rolls Royce or you gonna cry in a Honda. So
Yeah.
and that's how they usually do.
hold on,
You know-
right
No, I
quick.
know that's in the song, homie. That's in the
Hold
whole
on.
song.
It's a song.
That's a song.
Yeah.
With Lil
Meek-
Baby and Meek Mill, they
Get your
say
ass
that.
what for some money?
You gonna cry? You gonna cry in a Rolls Royce or you gonna cry in a Honda?
You know, it only makes sense. But I do feel like part of her thought like he was gonna change, and I think that's why he always highlight that was the darkest part of his life.
And her exit, I think when Kim Porter passed away, that was her easy way of getting out of it, because then he was so vulnerable, he was so weak, and she was not the issue anymore. It was Kim. So it was easier that was probably I hate to say it, her way of getting away from him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For real.
And you know they were saying he had something to do with her death.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I thought she quickly got away too.
Mhm.
So y'all just remember the girl was 19.
Yeah.
But she
Right.
was
So she was
16 when
young.
she got with him.
She was young. She didn't
She
know
was
no better.
16. Yeah,
That's
she was 16 when she got with him. But my thing was, where was her parents at?
Right.
yeah. They probably was okay with it because
That
he had
sound like
money.
some
Yeah.
taking
So he
advantage
probably
shit
was
though.
taking care
But
of the
that
family.
goes back
Yeah.
to the R. Kelly thing. Like, where were the parents?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how I feel about that
Their
shit.
parents, those parents are enablers in this situation as well. And I just feel like y'all know what be going on.
Mhm.
Your daughter, they probably, girl, like you remember how Tina Turner mama deal with it.
Yeah. For
Like
real. For
deal
real.
with it. You know what I mean? So I just feel like she did. And like I was saying prior to that, before you had to go, her trainer, the guy she's married to, was on Diddy payroll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who was paying that trainer for Cassidy?
Right.
Diddy. So their checks has ran out.
Mm.
Statute of limitation on that case has ran out. So now she's like, look, I need my big check now. I'm tired of getting these little blackmail dollars. I know I can't blackmail you no more because now this video she knew that video was gonna be leaked.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
knew that video was gonna be leaked. That
Yeah.
he was just like saving his ass for those 7
But
years.
I thought he paid them like
Yeah, I was
He
about to say
did. He
that.
paid $50,000 for the
No, I'm
hotel.
talking about the settlement. I thought it
Yeah,
was
the
like
30
did.
mil.
30
She
million.
wasn't
He
supposed to. She can't
He
do
did,
nothing like
but
that.
she didn't
Yeah.
have nothing to do with that video coming out.
Oh,
But she just
didn't?
knew.
But he's the dumbass because you should have got rid of that video. Why was you holding on to it?
Mm-hmm.
So he paid the hotel. What was the
Yeah.
$50,000 for? The
Mhm.
hotel?
For
To
the
pay the
video.
hotel for the video.
Yeah, the 50 for the hotel to get.
Damn, and it still got released.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember when the feds came in the house,
Mhm.
they obtained the
That-
video then. That was
got
his
you.
fault.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Gotcha.
his fault.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, that shit was fucked up.
I think that shit was. I think she did tolerate that shit for the money.
I did
But
too.
it's for the money, but
think she
also
did.
To a certain
she's-
extent.
Yeah,
To a certain
because
extent.
it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because she was trying to get way out that video, baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she wasn't running. Like I said, she wasn't running fast enough for me.
Hell
Because I wouldn't
yeah.
have had no shoes on. I would have took his money, credit cards, everything, put it in my bra and got the shit got on. I wouldn't even went to the elevator. I would have went down them steps.
If you was running like I was just running downstairs, you'd have
Y'all-
got
You would
fucking
have got.
caught.
You would
But
have
y'all
got.
You would've got
she
caught,
is like a
goddamn
white
it.
girl too. So.
She didn't get away.
Nah.
Like if it a black girl probably would have fought him at that point because she
Yeah.
felt like she had to escape. She felt like the videos was on. He had a lot of balls to come out there with that towel on, wrapped
Yeah.
up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thing
It
just
seemed like he was high
swinging.
though. I think
Yeah.
he was high.
You think
He
so?
was asleep. They say
Yeah,
he was
I think-
asleep.
Yeah.
Yep, they say he was asleep.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
felt like
man.
he was high or something.
in my opinion,
He
man,
was,
I
he
mean,
was.
I don't know. I don't know. I know. I talked to some women and they said that shit ain't easy to get out in an abusive relationship,
Nah,
especially when you got like kids and shit like
yeah,
that.
It's not
You
easy.
know what I'm saying? But apparently, goddammit, if you got money, you can beat a motherfucker ass, goddammit, because they gonna chill.
But it's the same thing as far as like cheating too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got money, you can cheat. So it is
Yeah,
it's
that-
go hand
to me,
in
I feel like that's
Yeah, that's
common.
different.
Though. That's
That's
common. I feel
different.
like
it's different, but it's the same difference.
female won't even
Because
care
it's
if
still
you cheat.
abuse.
It
I
is.
just don't
It
like
is
black.
a
I don't
different
like.
type.
I
but
don't
it's-
like black
yeah.
eyes. I don't like getting my ass
Yeah.
whooped. I didn't get whoopings like that when I was a kid, so I'm sure not gonna let you whoop my ass.
Yeah.
Like I said, baby.
So you think when she was up under that goddamn cover, like she was shivering cold?
Yeah.
That was
She had black eyes. Somebody who was that exposed
he was torturing
that?
her ass, huh?
They
Mhm.
said that she had
Damn.
black eyes. They said he had just beat her up. They was in Vegas and she couldn't. She wanted to go out or something. They wanted her to go out and she couldn't because she was beat up. I forgot who said that before that whole situation came
I don't think
out.
that's true because
I think it is.
if he didn't want this tape to get out, why would he record that?
You know what I mean?
You feel me?
Or
So
unless
that
he's
motherfucker's
trying to-
something
high.
else.
Or unless
Yeah,
he's trying to
motherfucker,
like
yeah.
Cause
hide
that's
it.
why I feel like he was in the towel
A stumper.
outside like that. I'm like, he had to be hot because ain't no nigga that with that much power go even
Run
let
outside
themselves
like
be in a
that,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah, like you was too
Like he knew them video. He knew that
like
camera. He
you
knew
in the
all of that
hallway
stuff.
of a hotel beating somebody up. Like hell no.
Yeah, he was
And that
drunk.
motherfucker ain't
Yeah, that's
fall.
I'm like
No.
he was
How you keep the towel on him?
And he had on socks.
yeah. So it's like
Mhm.
yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
She was waiting for him to go to sleep. He wasn't out like she thought he was.
Yeah.
She was waiting. But like I said, I wouldn't have had a bag. I wouldn't have had nothing.
For real. And like you said, I'd have took the stairs.
Baby.
You ain't finding
He
me,
ain't
homie.
finding me. It would have made it look like I got on that elevator already, because he wouldn't have got on that elevator. He would have got fully dressed to get on that elevator, because he would have had to come downstairs.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna go downstairs in that towel.
Yeah, but he looked like he was high, so I felt like he probably would have though. He probably would have took his ass downstairs. And
Damn, did he?
Well, shit, man. Hey, we'll see what happened with this investigation. Goddamn it, in the future, I believe it's gonna be some more shit come out.
I asked her, like, you know, on the side. I said, "Where y'all think this is gonna go with him? Like, what y'all think the end result gonna be with him?
Not good.
Not good.
No.
They trying
A lot
to
of people think he gonna
finish
make
him.
it.
Yeah,
But
they
you
trying
know,
to
he
finish
put a
him.
lot of that shit, like his properties and stuff, are in his children's name.
Yeah.
He already covered his ass on that money situation, because they said when the feds came in the house, the deed on the house was in one of his daughter's names.
Okay, so they can't take that shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Mama Jones, not Mama Jones, Mama Diddy,
Combs.
Mama Combs, baby, they didn't cover all angles, asses, and everything. He better off putting it in the daughter's name than he is putting in them sons' names.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I agree with
Because
that.
I think what's gonna happen too is they're gonna have legal allegations coming towards them as well.
Yeah, especially that one son. Is that his oldest one or something?
Justin.
He just, yeah.
Wolf's son, I mean Diddy's son.
They all fucked up in my opinion,
yeah.
goddammit.
His son just as bad as him,
Yeah.
though. His
I
son
don't know
just as bad as
nothing. I
him.
just know what I saw, football kick,
That
goddamn it,
was
in the hallway.
wrong. That was
Yeah.
wrong.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But shit, we gonna go and get into this interview. Hopefully we got time to kick a little topic from Drew. You know, Drew be having some bomb-ass topics. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to talk about some shit.
But shit, actually, I gotta do this. You grew up in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
All right. Born and raised?
Yep.
2-parent home?
No.
No?
Nope. My mama raised me.
Your mom raised you?
Yep. Until she died, and then I moved my aunt.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
That too.
We talked about some stuff on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And you told me about an incident, some trauma you went through when you was young.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So, when I was 10, I moved to Tennessee after my mom passed away. She had cancer. And I moved with my aunt and uncle. And I didn't even know, like, she sent me there the summer before because she knew she was dying. So I didn't even know she sent me there to see how I liked it. You know, like, do you like it? You know? So when I came back, she asked me all these questions like, how did they treat you? Did you like it? Was it fun? And I'm like, yeah, it was fun. I like it. I want to go back, you know? Not knowing that she like, okay, this is where you going once I die. You know? So when my mama died, I ended up going down there with my aunt and my uncle. And like shortly after, my uncle started raping me. So like he was raping me for the whole entire time that I was with him,
How long
which was
you
5
there?
years.
Okay.
So he was raping me for 5 years. And then like I had to deal with like my auntie, like she really treated me like a stepchild. Like she really was like, why are you here? You know?
Didn't want
So
you
she
to
kind of
be
just took me for the money, you know, because she was getting a check for me every month. So then I had to deal with like my little cousins. They were jealous of me, you know, because, like, my little cousins, like, they were, like, they beautiful now, but they were, like, the ugly ducklings, you know, so, and they tortured me. Like, they would put dirty dishwater in my noodles while they boiling, and then they would bleach my clothes while they washing. And then, like, I remember one time I was getting in the bathtub, like, we would have this system where it's like, okay, the first person get in the bathtub don't have to wash out the bathtub first because it's already clean. So once you get out the bathtub, you run the water, you clean out the bathtub, run the water for the next person. So we would do that. This particular day, I was the last person. My cousins put boiling hot water in the tub. So I'm just trying to hurry up so I can go to sleep, get ready for school. I hop in the bathtub, burnt like so many burns up my leg. Like I'm like crying. Like, so on top of, you know, me moving to Tennessee, not knowing nobody, like I'm getting raped, I'm getting tortured by my cousins, and then my auntie like don't want to do nothing for me. So it was like the worst experience ever. And when my sister had ended up moving down there, and she wanted me to live with her, but my mama was just like, you not ready. You know, my mama felt like I'm still raising your kids, you know. So my sister ended up moving down there. I got heavy into poems. I wrote a lot. Like, that was my way of releasing. So I ended up writing a poem to my mama, like, what the hell? Like, you sent me to hell. You know, and my sister ended up finding it. So this when she found out I was getting raped. So I eventually ended up moving with her. And I still was trying to be okay with it. Because I didn't she found out I was getting raped, but she didn't know who. So I still was kind of be cool. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. So I would go to the Kingdom Hall. So there's one particular day where I just kind of just was like, that's enough. He was taking me home. So he like, I'm gonna take you home. I'm still just trying to like act like it never happened. You know, he would come in my room every night, leave money, you know, hush money. Like people would be, I'd be at
You
school
still
with.
10 when he doing this? Or
I
you-
was 10 to 15.
Oh, so okay.
So for
okay,
5
nah.
years.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I was going to school with so much money. People like, where the fuck did you get all this money? He leaving like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on
Hush money.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
And this one particular day, he taking me to my sister's house. We stop at the store, and in the parking lot, he's trying to have sex with me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a kid. Like, why are you attracted to a kid like this? So that's when I just end up telling my sister. And then my sister ended up moving back up here to Detroit.
So did he ever get charged for raping you?
So
Or did your aunt ever know?
I didn't want to press charges.
Okay.
And I didn't want to press. I was scared, but I also felt like I was a burden. Cause I'm like, dang, my mama wanted me to live with them because they were married. You know, they were Jehovah's Witnesses. My auntie didn't have to work. She was a house mom. So she felt like this was a good family. So I'm like, man, I don't want to feel like I'm breaking up their family.
And you was a kid.
Yeah. So I didn't press no charges. I didn't go forward with it.
So
I didn't want to
have
go
you
to
seen him
court.
since?
Yeah, I would see him every year, you know, and then probably like about 4 years ago, he finally, you know, was like, I'm sorry. And gave me a bottle of liquor. And I'm like, a bottle of liquor? You used to be drunk as fuck coming in my room every night, you know, to rape me. And then you say sorry and give me some liquor. So I kind of just, you know, I've been forgave him. Because if I didn't forgive him, I would still be holding on to that trauma.
Right.
So did you ever feel like that you wanted to hurt him, or how did that make you feel?
Because I'm a different type of person. So like, I'm not a revengeful person. I always try to find an understanding. Like, why are you doing this? Like, what's going on with you? You know? And not too long ago, I found out that he used to get raped by his brother.
What did your aunt say?
My auntie, she basically cut me off. She
didn't
stopped
believe
talking
you?
to me.
What?
She stopped talking
Or she
to me.
believes you but didn't want to.
Yeah, and then the same
She
thing
was trying to
happened
protect her son.
The same thing happened to her,
Yeah.
but she kind of like just cut me off. She stopped talking to me. She didn't like when I come down there to visit. She wouldn't look at me, give me short conversations. So with her, it was just kind of like whatever.
Did he
Did your
admit it?
mom ever find out before she passed away that this happened to you?
It happened to me after she passed away when I moved with him. So. And that's why I said I ended up writing a poem to my mama. Like, you send me to hell. Like, you know.
Because if she would have known that,
Yeah,
I don't think she would have ever sent
Yeah.
you there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. And really, like, with that situation happening, it kind of saved me because I was, like, slow to have sex. Like, you know, I was, like, very particular. Like, so I done seen some people turn into a hoe, right? But with me, I was kind of the complete opposite. Like, I was like, don't touch me. I'm not touchy-feely.
Yeah.
So, and when I came back to Detroit, the first time I had sex, I got pregnant.
Wow.
I had my son. The first time I had sex.
Thank God you didn't get pregnant by him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Did he admit to your family it was like he was doing this? Like,
So, like, to this day, he don't admit to doing it. He told my aunt, like, I just was touching her butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did your sister feel about that after her, you know,
ooh,
because
She was like,
I know she
furious,
probably
'cause
wanted to kill him.
And what I have been finding out is it's really like a long history of it. You know what I'm saying? Of it happened
So did
in
you-
my family.
So did he molest his own children as well?
No, he didn't molest his own children. And his children kind of like cut him off.
Oh, at least they agree. So they sided with you.
Yeah.
Even after they put you through hell.
Yeah.
Because I felt like if they knew that he was doing that to you, they probably wouldn't even did that to you as kids. That
Right.
as
bro.
kids,
Yeah.
kids can be so devilish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, hateful and jealous, like you said.
They
don't
was
know.
very And a lot of people show me sympathy because my mama died, and you know,
Mhm.
so I got more attention than them. So yeah, But, like, to this day, I do, like, mentoring for people that been raped. I do a lot of mentoring. That's, like, one of the main things that I do. So people that's been raped, people that's been in jail, people that's lost a parent. Last year, I just lost my boyfriend, my daughter's father. And he had took a perk, and it was fake, and died in his sleep. And me and all my kids found him in bed. So that was, yeah.
And how many children you have by him?
Just one.
Okay.
So it was my daughter, his daughter, my son. So that was real traumatizing.
Yeah,
as well.
So I didn't know, about your kid's father.
Yeah, he passed away last year.
You told me the other thing. Sorry to hear that too. You told me the other thing, and then I just, what I'm saying, I thought that was very sad for one, but motivating because of who you have become now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It shaped you into a woman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a really, really, like, a strong leader in the community. That's why I got the For Spirit of Detroit Award. They basically said I made history. They like, you the first person that ever received 4 at one time. So, because I was nominated by so many different people.
Yeah. That's still some beautiful shit to
Yeah,
come out of so much.
So I just, like, what I have learned, especially, like, getting spiritual, like, the way that you get wisdom is through experiences, right?
That's
so
true.
the only way that I'm able, a lot of things that I know that I've been through is not for me. It's for somebody else.
That's why they say you never judge a book by its cover, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck in that book. That book could be full of shit.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. And I'm an open book. So a lot of people know the things that I've been through because I like talking about it. I like helping people through it. I've been incarcerated. I've been in jail, while I was pregnant. And that was a big term for me.
What did you go to jail for?
For my sipping shop, my Keys to the City that I have. I've been doing it for 7 years. I rented some tables and chairs, and they never came back and got them. So they pressed charges on me, larceny, felony.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Something you could have paid for?
Yeah. Right. And then so at the time, I was working at Quicken Loans. Quicken Loans do like this random background check. They'll do. Right. So I was in a process of getting hired into Quicken Loans. They did a random background check. They're like, oh, you got a felony pending against you. So they suspended me.
Did you know that felony was pending against you?
No. No.
Over a damn table.
Over some tables
and chairs.
You could have paid for.
Right.
So they like, you suspended until this is over. So I'm like, okay, so I'm fighting it. They like, okay, we gonna give you 2 choices. You're gonna pay $3,000 for the tables and chairs because of course the company hiked it up, of what they said it costs. And they like, and you're gonna get a misdemeanor. So I'm fighting them like, I can't get a misdemeanor because if I get a misdemeanor, I can't go back to work.
Right.
And then how do y'all expect me to pay this money and I'm suspended from work? So I was trying to work something out with them where it's like, okay, just dismiss my case, put me on this, then I can pay it back. So they was like, no. So they end up giving me a felony, giving me jail time, and making me pay it back.
What company was this?
It's called Party Time
Rentals.
Rentals.
Did you get for
Party
this?
Time on 8 Mile?
Yep.
Oh my
Time
God,
Rentals.
I done rented from there. I'm glad I gave my shit back.
I'm
sorry.
I rented from there.
Party Time coming after you. I'm telling y'all now, if you do not turn their shit in, they're gonna press felony charges against your ass.
Yes, and I got my case sent to the Supreme Court because I'm like, y'all is not about to do
So who did they know?
And they cooked me. They cooked me.
So how long did you do for that?
I was in jail for 90 days. Yeah, for 90 days.
And you still had to pay
and I was pregnant. I was pregnant with my daughter.
How far along were you?
5 months.
Okay.
My daughter kidney failed while I was in there because I wasn't getting enough water.
Wow, you been through some shit.
Yep.
I
was fighting
like for you.
I was fighting like, I know I'm not right. Like, I know I got a UTI. I know, like, and they was like, I'm writing letters every day to the ward. Like, please let me go to the doctor. Please, I just need to check on my baby because.
So did they have you in county or?
I was in Oakland County. Yep. And then right before I got pregnant, I ended up fighting one of my friends or whatever over my baby daddy, but she pressed charges on me.
So when I went to jail,
I went to jail for the tables and chairs. I'm in what is it called? High security.
Maximum?
I'm in maximum security.
Yeah.
Maximum security with all the killers and the drug dealers or whatever. And I can only come out for 7 hours different times of the day. So I can only talk to my son every other day. Because if they let me out early during the day, he in school. So they let me out.
Where that friend at now?
You know what's so crazy? We cool.
Do she feel bad for that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
But
you
we
know,
cool
people
and I
young and
forgave
shit.
her. You know, but I'm a
Yeah.
forgiving person. I forgave my
It's
uncle.
good that you were
I
able to.
forgave.
But
Yeah.
that's the only way you gonna get your blessings.
Yeah.
is to
I was
do
about to
So
say that's where these
Yeah.
blessings coming from,
Yeah,
baby.
that's the
Because
only
other
way
than
you
that,
get your
I've been
blessings.
fuck somebody up.
I know,
I'll be
baby.
through.
Oh my
So,
God,
but what I
man.
know though is like,
You teaching
even me
me.
going to jail, because that's the dumbest shit to go to jail for.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't for me. Like, that was
But
for
that was a
somebody
lesson
else.
that taught you how to dot your
You teaching me,
Yeah, oh
I's
yeah,
and
be
cross
on
your
your shit.
T's.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so now when I ran tables and chairs, oh, you gotta come pick up and drop off for yourself.
Matter of
Don't
fact,
leave
I
that up
built
to me.
that
And
bitch.
I would have had
For
I
real.
would have had a contract with they
Right.
ass. Like,
Mhm.
this is what's gonna happen
Yeah.
No,
because
well,
we're
see,
not
like I
doing
said,
this.
I only get the ones that if you coming to pick up and get your own stuff. You know
'Cause
what I'm
I
saying?
had a
'Cause
chick that
that
did
time
that to
I
me.
was responsible to bring it back or
Right.
whatever. That's what they told me. They like, no, you supposed to came and brought it back.
Mm.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's what it is
But
too.
the
'cause I
crazy
ran
part
from
is
that
you
car.
didn't even know.
yeah,
Right.
but and that was my fault. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, it wasn't intentional. Like I'm like, I've really, like different stuff from y'all before. It's not like I just came here to steal y'all shit. Like,
Mhm.
but yeah, so
So look, let's talk about tell everybody because we running short on time, and I do want to get to this topic a little bit. Excuse me, but Keys to the City. Tell everybody
That's what I
about
want to know about.
so
Keys to
Keys
the
to the City.
City.
So I started as a party promoter
Mhm.
or whatever, and I ended up making a jacket. And I like stuffed the collar or something, and I posted it, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, that jacket cold! Like, that jacket cold! You gotta make it." So I ended up basically like making a bunch of jackets. That's how I started with Silver Spoon Collection. That was my first business, and I was like selling out it before I could even post it, type thing. So I ended up was like, you know what? I'm about to do a sipping shop, like for my brand. That's what I want to do. I want to have like a party or whatever. So my first sipping shop, I had like 60 vendors, like. Niggas popping bottles, all my vendors selling out. They like, I ain't never been in no shit like this. Like, this was fun. Like, have another one.
So where was your first one at?
It was at Post Bar in Dearborn.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I
I
know
was cool
where.
because I was cool with all the club owners.
Okay.
So they were letting me have my sipping shops at the bars. So yeah, so I started with that. It went amazing. A couple months later, I did it again. A couple months later, I did it again. So, and it just kept growing and growing and growing.
So what was your largest number of vendors you had?
200.
What is your largest venue?
So I just was at the Lexus Dome last month.
Okay, yeah.
So, yep.
I wanted to get in on that one. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, so I just was
really
there.
did. I wanted to bring my business to that one. Next time
Yeah.
I will be there.
I had Kobo before, and that one had kind of went like down the hill. That was like my first like test of, do you really want to do this? Kobo, they had basically told me like, hey, all your food vendors has to be licensed, and they end up running them the day before. Like, oh, 2 of them ain't, so it's canceled. Cause we feel like you gonna be a risk. We feel like you still go let them sell food. So I'm like, I know y'all not.
So why these two people just can't come in?
Exactly. I don't plan the whole. I still went there. And set up. Cause I'm like, oh hell no. They kicked me right out.
Oh wow.
We said no. So I had to go buy a whole new venue the same day. Tables and chairs ordered. I was like, oh shit.
Where did
People
you
was
end up
calling me a
going?
scammer. You said what?
Where did you end up going?
It was a venue that my friend Cisco found. It was downtown. It was like right by the Easter Market.
Okay.
It's a venue. It was hot as hell. People was mad as fuck, because they expecting to be in Kobo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was like my first test. And then I had to deal with everybody like, she a scammer. She scammed us.
And people don't know it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Doing these.
So that's what I've been doing
doing
lately.
these
I've been
events.
vlogging because I'm like, I don't want people to even feel like you just get a table at my sipping shop. So
Right.
one thing that I do, so basically I've helped over 4,000 businesses in Detroit.
Right. I was just about to ask you. that, yeah.
4,000
Mhm.
to date. And half of the 4,000 is selling out at my events.
That's
Which is
good.
unlikely,
So these are like major businesses or
major businesses that
Okay.
that have came from my sipping shops, like brands like Wealthy, Dream Rich. It's the cheesecake. I can't think of her name, but she
I know what you're
like
talking about.
these are people that
That's
had
the Lucky
came and they like
Cheesecake.
have
the one that's on the
grew.
west side.
Have y'all heard of Harper Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was started in my sipping shops. You know what I'm saying? So like my sipping shops is catered to the small businesses because I want to help y'all become a bigger business.
That's what's up.
Okay.
So that like it's not like somebody was just asking. It's not for a big business. It's for small to become big. You know,
Okay.
so it's for you to outgrow.
Okay.
Right.
It's not, but people like doing it every year just because people looking for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
So
John.
yeah, so but yeah, and I've been doing the Keys to the City for 7 years. So it's something that I'm real passionate about. You know, I done it when I didn't make any money. You know, it's not about the money with me. I'm teaching them how to market. So
Yeah.
just instead of them getting a table, I do a live the Monday before the sipping shop, and I teach them sipping shop etiquette. Keep a smile, stand up, greet, you know, talk to them by name. Yep. So I'm doing all of those things to create better salesmen. So
Okay.
that's why people at my sipping shop is selling out.
So what's next for you?
So I got a festival coming up, me and Didi. It's called Keys to Your Dream. It's gonna be in August. And it's a 2-day festival. So we're gonna do the festival. We're gonna have Skilla Baby, Baby Money.
Okay, make sure you. I'm
Yeah,
getting
the
in
vendors.
on that.
Yep.
I'm
And
in
then
on that one.
we're gonna have a fashion show for the
Oh,
clothing
yeah.
vendors. Then we're
That's
gonna
what
do a
I'm
fashion
into.
show for them. So that's my next big event. I got another Keys to the City. It's gonna be the end of July. I just haven't picked a date yet, so I'm
Okay.
gonna announce that. And then I'm also in a process. I'm doing a Keys to the Streets. That's what I used to do, and it's for fellas. So I'm helping
Okay.
them get job placement, get scholarships, things of that nature. So I got that event coming up too.
Okay.
I give you your props, young.
Yeah,
real,
thank
yeah,
you.
you gotta clap
Thank
it up,
you.
man.
For
Cause
real.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's dope. You've been through a lot from what we
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
heard.
Because, like
from
you
her
said, you
moving.
could have
bro.
turned it
Still
to a
moving.
Tasmanian
Yeah.
devil. You,
Yeah.
you,
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not perfect, but like I said, I'm well aware that God has been using me as a vessel.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And that's
So-
it.
Dope, dope.
Where can they reach you on your handles?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
what's
Yeah,
just
your
about
so
to
you
ask the
can
same
follow
thing.
me on Instagram, KeyMoney313, KeyMoneyY 313. I answer all my DMs. So, you know, I got people reach out to me all the time. I saved a lot of people.
well, I need your phone number. I ain't going to your
Yeah,
DM.
so I
you
get
know.
number, and I done saved a lot of people. You know, it's a lot of people that DM me like, hey, I think about suicide. I'm going through this. I lost my mom. I've been raped, and I be like, damn, okay, I know what to say, and it bring them right back in. So, yep.
All right, well, shit, thanks for coming through. God
For
damn it,
sure,
you
I
gotta
want to
come
come
back.
back.
You gotta
I want to come back.
You
I know I
got
was
to.
low on
Yeah.
time. I do want to come
Yeah.
back. I definitely enjoyed the conversation with y'all. You know, y'all
enjoyed
had a
having
good
you.
conversation.
It was gonna be way much
Thank
better.
you.
I'm
Yep,
telling
I'm
you.
honored. Thank
Yeah,
you for bringing me on the show.
So we love it. We enjoy
I
Hey,
having
enjoyed
man,
you.
it.
hey, y'all go
Alright.
fuck with her, yo.
Mm.
Yes.
Keep money, goddamn me. Keys to the City.
Yeah.
Peace. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the motherfucking show.
You hear me?
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment. Goddamn it.
That
Until
part.
next time. Peace.
Let me talk my SSHHIT. Kick it with my kick it with my nigga Rob. Let me talk